Welcome to the Deadass Podcast. Alrighty, legends, welcome back to another episode of the Deadass Podcast. Here capturing those eulogies and stories. And today we've got a guest on by the name of Joey, Mr. Joey Woods. How are you, sir?
Yeah, not too bad. Thanks for bringing me on.
My pleasure, man.
It's an honour. Yeah.
No, cheers, mate. No, thanks for doing it, man. I really appreciate it. I sort of put you in the deep end real quick without giving you any notification, mate. So I appreciate you jumping on board and coming on the podcast today. It was actually a really cool way that we met.
Yeah.
And to give the listeners a bit of a background, what happened was Cam from the Alpha Blokes and myself were sitting at the Oxy having a drink. Cam had, you could say, we're wetting the baby's head, sort of. And I was sitting there just having a drink. It was just the two of us. And you walked past, man, and you recognised Cam. And you come over and said g'day, and then you end up grabbing a beer, and you shouted us a beer too, bro. So I appreciate that, man. It was really nice of you to do that. And then you sat there, and we just had a catch up, worked out what you did for a living, and like even Cam said too. He's like, man, he was just a really cool, chill dude. Like it was really cool to meet him. Like just casual conversation.
Yeah, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, man, it was awesome, bro.
Yeah, it was a good day. I went to go get the tattoo, and then coming back and I noticed you first actually because I was like, oh, he looks a bit familiar. And then, I turned around and I was like, that's Brizzy. And then shook your hand and realised it was Cam. And
that would happen, yeah.
Yeah. So I'd been listening to Alpha Blokes for a while now out of the mine. So
okay, cool.
Yeah, I was a little bit starstruck by the both of you actually. Even now I'm a little bit like, oh, am I here? Or?
Nah, mate, it's cool, man. I like your character. I like your cool demeanour and everything, man. It's cool. It's refreshing.
Appreciate it.
No, look, and so we got chatting, man. You told us about, what you're involved in, some of the things that you do, man. And for the listeners to get a bit of an idea, the place that you work with and that you run is Speacialist Support Solutions.
Yeah,
it's a NDIS support service in Rockhampton. Yeah, and you're based in the mall.
Yeah,
so you're actually walking back to the office.
Back to work, yeah. I got a lunch break to go get a tattau, so it was good.
A tattoo of the logo too.
Yeah, no, it was brilliant.
That's awesome. Hey, mate, I'm not complaining. Look, I got my own logo.
Nice, yeah.
But yeah, so I haven't had a person on who in particularly specialises with NDIS support services. So this is the first for me as well, man. Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, I'm actually a little bit ignorant of it. I don't know sort of really how it works and how much is involved. And you do hear I do have quite a few friends who work in some sort of area of that, but I don't really know much about it myself. For you, what we might do is we'll go through a bit of a history of yourself. Where you grew up, all that sort of stuff. Because you're saying that you used to work out in the mines.
Yeah.
That's quite a change, man. Going from the mines to something like that.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure a lot of people would be wondering the same. But so maybe what we'll do first is let's get a bit of an idea who you are, where you're from.
Yep.
Were you born in Rocky, man?
No, I was born up in Cairns.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. So I was born up in Cairns. We moved down to Ep.154 probably, I think I was about 2.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And then, kind of just skipped around. I've lived everywhere from Cairns right down through to Forbes, New South Wales.
Oh, really? Wow, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so the family were publicans, so we'd kind of just roam around, manage pubs or own them.
That's cool.
And that was kind of...
So you grew up in the pub scene a bit too?
Yeah. That was back when, like, if you own the pub or manage it, you live there.
Yes.
So yeah, we had a pub in Dalby actually.
Did you really?
Yeah, we lived upstairs at that, and it was brilliant. I would have been 7 or 8, and used to go to the stairs and watch all the fights out the front, and it was brilliant.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was good growing up in the pub scene. Kind of brought me a lot of skills that I've used now.
Okay, yeah, sure.
A lot of confidence talking to people, and
I noticed that I noticed that straight away when you were sitting there having a chat with us. Like you were just very confident.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a little bit nervous now, but
that's right, mate. That's just because I put a mic in front of your face.
Yeah, it's a bit different. The pubs were really good. We got out of that. Probably I was about 10. So the pub we owned in Dalby actually burnt down.
Did it really?
Shit. Yeah, so that was 09 it burnt down, so I was 8.
Oh, wow.
And then, we moved back to Yeppoon and kind of just home-based it there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then what were they doing from there on? Were they still involved in the pubs from when they were living in Yeppoon, or?
Some of us was. So I moved straight back to Yeppoon, and my auntie had the railway. She was the manager.
Oh, okay.
So I went straight into the kitchen there and started work.
Yep.
The old boy and my mum, they opened up a construction company.
Oh, okay.
So they did that for a little bit. And then, that led me through to year 12.
Year 12, yep. And were you based in Yeppoon? Schooling was in Yeppoon as well?
Yeah, I went to Brennan's.
You went to Brennan's? Yep.
Yeah, I went to grammar for a little bit, and then year 9 moved over to Brennan's. And
Okay.
finished school there.
Nice. What was the first job out of high school? Was that?
Oh, out of high school, probably the dole, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
I went straight to uni and kind of got on the what's called study pension or youth allowance. And then I was on that for a fair while. And then, just went back to bottle shops and pubs and stuff like that. Eventually led me to, I did truck driving for a painting company in Brisbane.
Okay.
So I did that for probably a good 12 months.
How'd you find that?
Terrible. It was good work, and we had to do it to pay the bills.
Did you? Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. The company I work for was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Then to me, I quit, and then the day after that, because I'd been applying to go get into the mines.
Okay,
so this is about 20 years old.
Yep.
Probably 19 actually. Yeah, so applied for the mine, so I quit. Because I just got the shits with me boss, more or less.
Yeah.
Told him to stick it.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then sat there and went, how am I going to pay the bills? And then the next day I got offered a job in the mines.
Oh, shoot. That worked out all right.
Yeah, it worked out real well.
Where did you go first? What was the first area? Which mines?
So I was at Lake Vermont in Dysart.
Okay.
So I started there. I wasn't on site or anything. I was doing COVID temperature testing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that was just sitting at a desk with a temperature gun, aiming it at people's foreheads and writing it down.
Right in the thick of COVID.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So that was that. So I was just sending money back to me mum and sister back in Brizzy. Then eventually I moved back to Yeppoon. I was doing that COVID job for about 18 months.
Yeah, okay.
And then,
How'd you find that?
Good question. Probably, I think it was ProTech, the website.
Yeah, okay.
They used to be called GPS.
Yeah, yeah.
So just on there, and I'd applied for 300 mining jobs in 12 months I was working in Brisbane.
Did you enjoy it though, or was it?
It was, for me, it was never a forever job.
COVID. It was just to get you. It was to do what you need to do.
Yeah, so I went out there and that's exactly right. Pay the bills. Made some contacts out there. I ended up getting sponsored from a girl out at the mines. So she kind of took me under her wing and gave me a shot.
Okay.
So I'll be forever grateful for her. She was amazing.
Yeah.
And then I was truck driving for three years.
True. What, like freight, or was it?
No, so haul trucks.
Haul trucks, yeah. Right.
So Lake Vermont run Komatsus and Liebherrs.
Okay,
and stuff. Yeah. So it was a good 3 years out there. The 7 and 7's good for holidays and stuff like that. It was just getting a little bit too much for me.
Yeah, fair enough. Are you a single fella, or you got a misso?
No, I got a partner now.
Yeah.
The whole time I was out there, I was single though.
Yeah. Okay.
So it wasn't too bad.
Because you obviously, people, when they've got partners and stuff, man, it can be a strain on relationship or a strain on you mentally, like, missing them all the time and stuff like that. That's always usually a pretty plausible excuse, a reason for people wanting to leave, Well,
that's
understandably.
I tried it out of the mines, tried seeing a few different people, but it was the balance of trying to see all the family and friends and your missus in the 7 days.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's never enough.
Yeah. No, that makes sense, man. I mean, that can be a bit of a burden on people. And I guess doing 3 years, that's an effort and a half, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so the 3 years was good. I got a few good holidays out of it. I bought me car.
Did you?
Yeah. So that was pretty good.
But it got you going. It set you up, didn't it?
Yeah. It got me I could have done a lot more with the money.
Yep.
I probably could have bought a house and stuff like that. But every 6 months I'd just go on a big trip, go on a surf trip or something.
Oh, nice.
Head down south for 2 weeks or 5 weeks or whatever it was.
That's what you like to do in your spare time? You like to do that sort of stuff?
Yeah. So usually in the mines, the whole 7 I'd take off, I'd be surfing.
Good on you.
Just down at Farnborough Beach.
Yeah, go Farnborough, yeah.
Now with the business and everything, I try to get out, try to do a late start once a week.
Yep.
Yeah, I tried to start doing that 6 months ago and I've gone twice. It's just it gets too much.
It doesn't it, man? Anything when you're involved in your own business stuff, man, it's people, I guess the sacrifices that you make are your spare time.
Yeah, no, that's exactly
it's
right.
because but the benefit is that you've got, it's all for yourself.
Yeah.
You're not doing it for anyone else. That's one of the sacrifices you make. I understand why people do a 9 to 5, or they do their 5 days, have their weekend off, and just do that, and then they're set in their routine.
Yeah.
They know what they're going to be doing. They can set plans. They can do this. They can do that. Mm-hmm. When it's in your own business, man, and all that sort of stuff, like it never comes to plan ever. Like you can set plans, but there's a good possibility that you're going to have to make changes or adjustments to that plan every time, because you are pretty much on the clock 24/7.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when you're not there, you're thinking about it.
Yeah, that's the big thing about it, bringing it home. My poor little sister knows that much about the business. It's not funny. She says, "Can you guys just stop talking about it for a bit?" And I'm like, right.
Yeah, sorry about that. So what? That's quite a change, man. Going from the mines into support services. How did that all come about? What made you think of that? How did this all work?
Yeah, so my old girl had always been she'd spent about 10 years in the disability sector.
Yes.
They were working for a company that not went belly up, but closed down the program.
Yep, sure.
Izzy and Karen decided that they were going to kind of go out on their own and see if they can start something, because they seen the gap within the NDIS that needed to be filled.
Yeah, sure.
So it started off kind of just, 2 women doing support coordination and support work, and it's kind of led to where we are now. Oh,
good on you. So is there specific areas that you specialize in, or is how, I don't know about this much, man, at all.
I was the exact same when I was in the mines. I didn't understand it. I did 6 months with them for free.
Yes.
I knew nothing.
Yeah.
We specialize in support work, so service delivery, providing support workers to the clients.
Okay.
And then we also do level 1, 2, and 3 support coordination. So matching clients with the correct allied health professionals that they need for their therapies, making sure their goals are kind of in line. Making sure that their plan's getting utilised too.
Okay.
Because what happens a lot of the time is people have a plan and it gets to the end of their plan and it hasn't been utilised. Mm-hmm. So when that happens, the money goes.
Because they get set a budget, isn't it? Is that how they get set an amount for? Is it over 12 months?
Yeah, so they're starting to go into 12 months now.
Okay.
But it was, you could get plans for 2 years, you could get plans for 3 years. So they're transitioning into 12 months now.
Okay.
So you get a budget for that. Within that, it's broken down into three categories.
Yep.
So core supports, capacity building, and capital. So core supports is like all your support work. Okay. So if you have assistance in daily living, for example, you have capacity there to have a support worker come and help you cook, help you clean, help you do the bedding, stuff like that, help you shop.
Yep.
And then there's community participation. So go fishing with you.
Sure.
Kind of go out and do those group-based activities.
Yeah, because I have, you see them in public. You see people going out and doing going outdoor activities and outdoor, whatever that might be, socialising and stuff.
Yeah, and most of our clients for community participation, it's beautiful because it's fishing. That's cool. Going to the skate park.
I love that.
Oh, it's brilliant. Going down. I take some of my clients. I've been surfing with them before.
Yeah, that's sick. Love it.
Yeah, a few clients have been asking to go up 9 Mile and 5Es. We're not there yet. But
working on it.
Yeah. So it's really good. It's really rewarding giving them.
It would be, mate, and it would take a special kind of person to have that sort of support towards them. But also, I would also assume patience, a lot of patience. Yep. I could imagine that there would be people going through certain disabilities or have a certain, I would assume, mental health issues as well. And I guess it would be hard because, some of them might be very aggressive. They could be very emotional. Yep. They could be just even trying to get them motivated to go out as well. That would be really hard, mate. It'd be hard stuff.
Yeah. So it's important for us to always make a connection with our clients.
Yeah. Okay.
So we've got, I think, 12 support workers under us at the moment. And if a client isn't connecting with that support worker, they don't go back at all.
Okay. Yeah.
The same as if the support worker doesn't think they're connecting with the client.
Yes.
They don't go back.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, our big thing is, so we don't have uniforms or anything. What I wear now is what I wear for
That's cool.
supports. Other than I'll probably wear Connie's.
Yeah, nothing wrong with Connie's, mate. Love me Connie's.
Yeah, absolutely. So for our clients, when we're out with them, we don't want them to say these are our support workers.
Okay.
This is our mate Joey.
Yes.
This is our mate such and such.
Yeah, sure. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of a good way to look at it.
I reckon so. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one side of it, and there's a couple other categories as well that you're mentioning as well.
Yeah, so capacity building in the plans, that's all your allied health kind of stuff. So obviously you got OTs and speech therapists, physiotherapists, psychologists. The list goes on and on.
Yeah.
Support coordinator's role is to make sure that the client has funding there to be able to go to those places, and to make sure that those places are charging the right amount.
Yes.
And just to make sure it's utilised. What happens a lot too, and it's bad in the industry, is a lot of people are in it to make a quick dollar.
Okay, yeah.
So they see a plan that's worth X amount and they think, sweet, we'll be able to burn through this in 3 months.
Okay.
And they're happy because they're being paid.
Yes.
But that client's left with no money.
Yeah, it's that's sad, man.
Yeah, and that's, if you're talking with a client that relies on supports to go to the shops or just to have a chat for their mental health.
Yeah.
So then for the rest of the 9 months, they don't have supports.
Yeah, okay.
Especially with support coordination. So we usually roll on about 10-15% of our clients don't actually have funding for support coordination. So
really?
We do it pro bono.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, man. That's really nice.
And that's just because most of the people that come to us, they've been burnt 6-7 times by support coordinators who go in and just take the money and then bounce.
Yeah. Do you, I guess it's like any industry, and even the funeral industry, man, is not, is privy to this as well. You have these people that just come in, rot the system as quickly as they can, and then they go.
Yeah.
I could imagine being in this situation, in this industry, it'd be very hard because I'm sure there is a lot of people that would do that, isn't there? There'll be a lot of people that go through, burn the cash and then go.
Yeah, and that's, overcharging in supports and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some companies will say they provide 5 hours of supports, charge it, and the person's there an hour.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So, I'm not here to bag out any companies.
No, I'm not. Yeah, no one in particular. You're just saying
But
there is those people that do that.
Yeah, that's our mission. Because a lot of people disagree with what the NDIS do.
Yeah.
And look, they probably sometimes don't get it right.
Yeah.
But none of us get it right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Things need to be trialed, and you've got to give it a shot. And then this might work, that might not work. So you make these adjustments. It's not an overnight success.
Yeah.
And look, I know what you're saying when you said that, that it does come with negativity, and it's because you don't hear of the 98% of the good things that people do.
Yeah.
The good things that people see. That's why I'm always about trying to let people know of all the positiveness that these things, any industry provides.
Yeah.
At times, even with the funeral industry, it gets a stigma attached to it because you see these 20-minute episodes on Current Affair where someone's done something wrong and they criticize the shit out of it, and they might have been a dodgy person. I'm not saying that they were good or bad or whatever, but you only hear that one shit story, and then
you don't hear the
good stuff. You don't
That's exactly right.
But the same with any like reviews and all this sort of stuff. You never hear the good stories, the good heart stories, ones that you don't hear about the support services that go out on their way to do all this stuff, do the pro bono stuff, the stuff,
that's exactly
the extra length. The only you hear is that one person who did something dodgy, and then it puts a stigma on the rest of the industry. And I freaking hate that.
Yeah.
But it's and it's only people who are in the industry know that, and so I'd like to give that sort of public knowledge to people, say, hey, there are trusted people out there that do provide these services.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We go to clients' houses and they say, we're pretty weary who we pick because we've been burnt 5 or 6 times. And at the start, I didn't really understand it.
Yes.
So our other support coordination manager, she thrives on it. She's absolutely amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I've been kind of working under her.
Yeah.
And I'm at that stage now where, we've got clients that say they've been burnt that many times, and it makes you work harder for them.
Yes.
It's the people that you're doing hours that you don't actually bill, or you're doing a pro bono case, and you know, and a lot of clients will say, well, there's no money in there, so we'll just wait till the rollover, then you can start work. That's not how we do it.
Yeah, I love
that.
that.
We start work straight away.
I love giving that community. I love giving that recognition to the people who do that, because there are a lot of good people out there doing good things.
Yeah,
and you need to hear that stuff.
Yeah,
you know, and I look, my hat goes off to you because there are some people that go out and stay overnight with them and all that sort of stuff as well, isn't there? There's all different things involved.
Yeah,
I guess it all depends on the level of care that's required for different people, isn't it?
Yeah, so there's some people require overnights, so they'll have 24/7 care, and sometimes they'll be in a still house, so semi-independent living.
Yep.
So that'll be either their own house or a share house that there's 24-hour care for.
Yeah, right.
So some people will be in that. Some people have an ILO. Don't know the acronym for that one.
Yep.
The bosses are going to kill me when I get back.
That's all right.
But that's any person that doesn't need 24/7 care, and they need more than 6 to 7 hours care.
Okay.
So that can be a 1-bedroom apartment or something like that. That's their own place.
Right. Yep.
And they just get the supports to go in there, help them cook, clean. Take them in the community.
What would be like the minimum? Like what would probably be? Is there someone that just goes, "Oh, look, I just want someone to come and have a chat for an hour."
Yeah, no, absolutely. So we do minimum 2-hour shifts.
2-hour shifts, yeah.
Just for our support workers.
Yeah, of course.
If it's anything less than that, either one of our support coordinators or team leaders, they'll go out there.
Okay.
And it'll just be because they need it.
Yes.
So doctor's appointments, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, sure.
There's a lot
makes
of
sense.
Yeah, there's a lot of times we'll just go out. We won't charge or anything.
Yeah.
But minimum, a person might have 2 hours a week.
Okay.
Where in that 2 hours you need to just help them at home or something like that, or take them down to the shops.
Yep. No, that makes sense. What's your area that you guys service? Is it just Rocky, or do you
support work at the moment? It's just Rocky.
Yep.
Support coordination Australia.
Oh, really? Wow.
So we've got a client down in Victoria.
Yep.
We've got 2 clients up in Townsville. I think we got about 14, 15 clients Brisbane based.
Really?
And the only reason we don't have supports there is because we got nobody on the ground.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the support coordination, what does that entail? That would be like you ringing up on behalf of this person? Is that how it works?
Yeah. So more or less any appointments or anything with allied health, any conversations with NDIS, any conversations with doctors, realistically, any issues people have, we'll sort that out for them.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
It's to take the burden off the whole situation from them, because an NDIS plan isn't easy to read if you don't know how to read it.
Okay. I didn't even think of that.
It's got a lot of words that don't make sense. It's got a lot of numbers everywhere.
Yeah.
So people will think, oh, sweet, I'll just do it this way, and then they either lose money because they're not utilizing it, or they burn through it.
Well, I guess you could probably also, while you're on the phone to them, you could also bring up this person's thing. You could bring up this person's thing as well. You could do it, and it'd probably be a lot more of a streamlined service, wouldn't it? As opposed to having to try and have each person try and ring themselves.
Yeah.
And
that's exactly right.
You know what I mean? Like it sounds like to me it's just a more convenient way of getting everything across the board, and then having someone who knows what they're talking about, utilize it, help them out, and give them the best thing that they need, and within the budget as well.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. We want to make sure that everybody is felt heard.
Yes.
So everybody's got a voice.
Yes.
A lot of people within the NDIS feels like they don't.
Yeah.
Because they're making the phone calls themselves, or they have people who are just in it for the money.
Yeah. Okay.
So anything we do goes straight back to the client pretty much instantly. If it's a yes or no situation, we'll never say yes or no on the phone to anybody without checking with them. So clients really appreciate it when it's like that, because the transparency, like kind of in the company, is something that they, not saying haven't experienced, but rarely experience.
Yeah. Okay. How does someone come across your desk, if you don't mind me asking? Like, if you've got clientele in Brisbane, is it through word of mouth, or is it through the NDIS? Do they contact you and say, hey, look, there's a person here who lives here. Do you reckon you might be able to help them out with some coordination or something like that?
Yeah. So it can be kind of a range of different things. Word of mouth is pretty much how we've got it. So our support coordination manager, she's got a good name down in Brisbane. From the time she was down there.
Yep.
So that's pretty much where our support coordination come from. Our website, our Facebook. our Instagram.
So you can, and people does it have to be that person directly that can contact you, or can it be a family member, or can it be
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It can be a family member. We usually get like with the clients that are under 18, usually their parents obviously.
Yeah.
And we'll go out. We'll never sign anybody just over the phone or anything.
Okay, cool.
We go out, we visit them, make sure it's the right fit. Because sometimes we might get out there and have the initial sit down.
Yep.
And if they don't like us, you know, they don't have to sign or anything like that.
Yeah,
and
okay.
It's kind of same vice versa.
Yes.
If we think we can't help them and have the tools in our company to help them, we won't sign them, but we'll connect them with another company that might.
That might better suit that person.
Yeah. So at the moment, that's never happened. We've never done the call out and they've turned around and said no.
Yep.
But that's why we like to do it. And so there's a face to a name.
That's a good point.
At the end of the day, support coordinators are in charge of these clients' money.
Yeah.
So I know if somebody was in charge of all of my money, I'd want to know who they are.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I want to have a face-to-face with them as well. That makes perfect sense.
And the service delivery side's awesome too. Karen does the exact same thing. She goes out, meets and greets. Usually we'll take a support worker with us to meet and greet with the client, make sure it's all sweet. And then, we'll start it from there. And we're getting some really, really good results and feedback off our team too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we're starting to get a really solid team under us.
Yes.
Support worker wise.
Awesome.
So at the start, like it was still good. But we've kind of just established a good core team now. So we're at the size where we've got 2 team leaders running houses.
Yes.
So all the clients. And then, we've got a HR now too, actually.
Oh, really?
It's
Awesome.
It's crazy having a HR. I go into her office and talk to her and I'm like, this is weird. Like in the mines, I was at HR and I was like, it doesn't feel the same.
That's cool. Well, it just shows that you guys are expanding and you're obviously doing the right thing, mate. It's working for you.
Yeah. No, it's really good. We've got some really good projections for 2025. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, we'll have a little bit of a break over the holidays. And come back refreshed and
So what you were saying to me before, the support coordination doesn't. Is it the coordination that doesn't stop, or is it or the support? Something like
realistically,
it's like a skeleton crew.
Yeah. So realistically, it doesn't stop at all.
Yeah.
People need to have public holidays in their NDIS plan.
Yes. Okay.
To receive it over, like obviously public holidays.
Yes.
So supports wise, like it is a skeleton crew. We've got a few people that are working Christmas Day.
Okay.
Shout out to them.
Bloody oath.
Legends. Team leader. One of our team leaders is working Christmas Day.
Yeah. Okay.
And over kind of the periods of Boxing Day and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Support coordination doesn't really stop.
Yeah.
So we'll turn our phones off on the 24th.
Yes.
And turn them back on the 30th, just so we got 7 days of not.
Yeah. Oh, look, you guys need it too, man. Like it's I don't know if it's just me. I think it's every industry in general. This year just seems to be just absolutely bananas, man. It's just been an absolutely crazy year. And I think unless you do physically turn off that phone, you will one, either be looking at it, going back to our habit, or 2, you're gonna get the unnecessary phone calls.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that they're obviously everyone would be fully aware of the fact that you guys are taking this time off.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's all been pre-organized. You've already got your plans in place. So if something happens that they can contact a certain person or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But if for some reason you leave your phone on your nose, either one, you're going to be looking at it, or 2, something you're going to get that unnecessary phone call. It's going to put you somewhere where you don't want to be.
Yeah. That's exactly. We were literally talking about that yesterday, it would have been.
Yeah.
Because where we're going down south, it's 16, 17 hour drive.
Yeah, sure.
So that's what I was saying. During the drive, we can just organise the stuff for next year and then.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's what I was like, no, it's not really fair on my little sister.
Yeah. Sounds like
driving.
she cops an ear bashing as it is.
Oh,
mate.
yeah, that's what she said. Can I get in the industry when I'm old enough? I said, nah, you hear about it enough now. You do your own thing. If you come back, you want to do it, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. That's cool. They give her a chance to go out and try something herself, like something different. I mean, like you said, that's always something that they can fall back on, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
The old man did the same thing to me when I grew up, man. Like I grew up in the funeral industry. And one thing I do pay respect to the old man for was when I left high school, the one thing that was not on the table was to work with them.
Yep.
I wasn't allowed to work in the family business.
Yep.
I didn't really want to anyway. I actually wanted nothing to do with it.
Yep.
But I could have done a little bit just to pay the bills or whatever, but no, they said, no, you go and get something else go and work somewhere, not for the family, so that you get an understanding of what it's like to really work for someone.
Yeah.
Because regardless of how strict or how professional you run your family business, there's always going to be a little bit of a leniency towards your own family member.
Yeah,
it's just
absolutely.
natural. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, I was similar. I never got the opportunity. I worked through high school with the kind of family business.
Yes.
Just doing here and there. I'd only do week stints though, and then me and the old boy would have a massive blue.
Yeah.
I'd just, I'm not doing this at all. Yeah.
And that's what happens, you know. And then I did a couple of different jobs, worked in a couple of different industries. And the last job that I was doing, the contract was coming up at the end of the month. There was two of us in the particular spot that we were working in, and the boss came in and said to us, look, at the end of the month, there's going to be one position available for the two of you. Mm-hmm. So at the same time, a position opened up in the funeral home. One of the main guys was leaving. He was going down to Brisbane. The old man gave me a call and pretty much just said, look, there's a position available here for you if you want it. I'd been out of school for maybe 18 months or something, 2 years or something like that. So I'd had a bit of experience out in the real world. And he said, look, if you want to come and work for me, you can.
Yeah.
And at that point in time, man, beggars couldn't be choosers. It was a guaranteed job. It was a full-time job. Yep. The other one was on a casual basis, contract, whatever. And so I took it. And then about 4 or 5 weeks after, the place rang me back and said, oh, mate, pull the pin. Do you want the job? Because I'd already been trained up in it, so they didn't have to worry about it. Yep. And I said, nah, I'm quite content there.
Yep.
And then little did I know that working with the old man would lead me to these different paths and industries, and
absolutely.
Next thing, here we are.
Yeah, if you don't take the opportunity and it goes away, you're left thinking about it years after.
Oh, for sure, mate. And look, that place that I was working at was great money.
Yeah.
It was paying the bills, like you were saying earlier before. It wasn't something that I wanted to do, but it was paying the bills. It was paying them quite well.
Yeah.
And there was probably a good chance that I probably would have got stuck in there.
Yeah.
Like I just would have got into that routine of doing that shift work, paying the bills, getting into that lifestyle, and just probably never leaving it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I took because even when I first started in the funeral industry, like I took a good pay cut. Like it was, like
yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it was a good pay cut, and it did hurt, but in the long run, it ended up being a lot better for me anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I'm at the age now where kind of the opportunity with the business arose.
Yes.
And they kind of gave me 6 months to make a decision, and 2 months later they were like, "You're jumping now, you're not jumping at all." I was like, "Oh, right, all good." And I was the same. I liked the mines. It was good money. I could have seen myself there for when I first got in, I planned to run the mine.
You had innovation. Yeah, you're motivated.
Yeah. And then now, unless I needed kind of quick money and. I probably wouldn't go back to the mines. I miss me mates there. I made some awesome friends.
Made some good friends?
Yeah. I made a really good crew out there.
Do you still talk to those fellas?
Yeah, absolutely. I still see a couple of them. One of my mates left the mines just before I did. He went to another site. Okay. So he comes down and we have a beer and stuff like that. Oh,
that's cool.
I got a couple of friends down in Brizzy. So we're going on a cruise in February.
Oh, sweet. Where are you going?
Really good question. I don't know. They kind of organise it.
You just got the ticket, yeah. But is it like one of those big cruises?
Yeah, I think it.
So like one of those.
The 3. I had to get a passport to do it.
So it's like one of those big liners, the big cruise ships.
Yeah, I think it's Vanuatu. I know for sure. Like New Caledonia.
Yeah, I know. It's like a P&O cruise.
Yeah, I think it's. Is it Royal Caribbean? Yeah, something like that. So yeah, that's my holiday for next year, kind of booked.
I'm keen. I've always been keen to want to do one of those. I haven't done one yet, man, but. We got really close to doing one, and then COVID hit.
Oh,
and then that first one where the boat was stuck out the ocean for like God knows how long. Yeah, and that really deterred me for a while.
Yeah, for sure.
But a lot of my friends have just come back from some, and it's refueled or ignited the passion for want to go on one again.
Yeah, well, that's My friend invited me, and her and her family go on cruises all the time.
Yeah.
And so they said we'd be the perfect family to go on a cruise with because we know
how to do it.
I was just amazed. You can pay for unlimited grog on there.
I know, and that's dangerous, man.
Oh,
I love it. I love the idea of that.
Yeah.
I'd happily pay for that.
Yeah. So we got it on special a few months ago now.
Yeah.
So yeah, free grog for 8 days.
Far out. That's good. Actually, I'm going to hit up the missus about that. See if she wants to do one next year.
Yeah, for sure. Just make sure you get that package.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
I heard on the P&O cruises, it's only the max you can get is 15 drinks a day.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So mine, and they've got a bar there too. That's the AI robot.
Oh, really?
So my ideology was that the robot can't cut you off. So,
yeah.
So when you get cut off from everywhere else, you just
go to the robot.
I'd be very surprised if you cut me off. Actually, I'd be impressed.
I would. Yeah. Like,
Yeah. Just wave. No, I'll go. Yeah, righto.
Shit, righto. If I was on a cruise, I'm not going to lie, I'd probably be 15 deep by brunch. So, you know, like, does that include like cocktail? I wonder if that includes cocktails and stuff. I bet you it would.
I think it's
be like basic.
Yeah, I think it's basics. I know that like there's some bars where it's just that bar is free for alcohol. Then there's cocktail bars.
Yeah.
So there's probably like specials under it.
Yeah.
I got no idea what I'm walking into. I'm looking forward to it.
That sounds cool, but it's like a bit of a spontaneous trip for you, man. Like, you know, you're not really knowing what's going to happen and you get told a little bit. That's exciting. I love that. So some of the best trips I've ever had, man, have been the ones that have gone on where it's just there's really no set routine, man. Like we've just gone and booked a ticket.
Yeah.
Haven't even booked accommodation, man. We don't know what the hell we're doing, where we're going to stay. And they end up being the wildest and the most funnest, man. I've done, plenty of that over my years.
I prefer it like that. If you're booking the main things, right, on this day, the first half of the morning, we need to see this.
Yes.
And then the rest, you walk around the town and most of the trips I do down south, I'll go down to Forbes and then come back up East Coast.
Yeah.
And I won't book accommodation or anything. I'll just roll into a town.
Yeah. Yeah.
It says vacant on there, and it's
the old school way, man. Where people used to do that all the time. There was no such thing as logging on the internet.
That's exactly right. Booking.com.
Yeah, that's right. They didn't. Nothing that existed. Yeah. It was literally just like pull into a motel if they've got a vacancy sign on there. You ask them how much it is for a night, or they might have a rate on the sign.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, you get some pretty wild motels though. I love it. It's part of the experience. I got one in Brisbane, and I think it was $70 a night. Like cash, went in there. They didn't check me ID or anything. They just, take the cash. Here's the room. And I went in there and like this fella was sitting out the front of my door. I was like, you right? And he's like, no, I'm looking for Ben. I was like, he's not in there, mate. Like that's my room. He's like, oh, well, I'll come in and have a beer with you. I was like, no, you won't. I'm going to bed, mate. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's dodgy, eh? Yeah. I love it, man.
Oh, it's wild. But that's the best trips. Just spontaneous, not planned.
Yeah.
Walking around a town, figuring out stuff to do.
Yeah, I love that, man. I not too long ago, the missus and I with the kids, we did that, man. We were cruising down through Gingin and stuff. And we're going through to Sunny Coast or whatever it was, but we decided to just randomly pull in a Gingin, stay in Gingin for the night, man. And it was awesome, dude. Same thing. We just randomly chose this one motor in, pulled in, it's a cool little motor in. Across the road, we went and got a burger, one of the best burgers I've ever had. And
it's got good food at Ginger.
Yeah, man, it's unreal, really good. Do you have to travel much yourself, man? Like with work related stuff, or is it mainly out in the office around Rocky all day?
So the only time I really travel at the moment is for respites.
Okay,
so that's something that gets put into like a participant's plan. So a respite is for a client to get a break from home life and for home life to get a break from the client.
Of course. It makes sense, especially if they're in a shared living place.
That's exactly right. And especially for parents with kids too.
Yes, yes.
If like a kid hasn't had supports for 16 years and they've got funding there for respite, we'll take them away for a weekend with, a support worker.
Yep.
That gives the family a break. And, some mums and dads haven't had a break in 16 years.
I can imagine,
most mums and dads actually.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So, it gets them, gives the client the...
like an experience of being a little bit more independent or being away from that situation.
And that's, on there we do, usually they're like, they're 2-bedroom apartments or separate apartment rooms.
Yeah.
With a kitchen in it. We'll do cooking, we'll do cleaning, we'll do... kind of all that kind of stuff, budgeting, getting snacks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But respites are cool. I just got back from one in Brizzy and it was to go see Kid Leroy.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah, so
that is cool.
I went down there with a client and we went and seen Kid Leroy, stayed in a really nice place actually. And then, he wanted to go out to the valley that night. So, went out to the valley and he had a couple drinks and
nice.
Boogied a little bit.
Good on him. Yeah, that's awesome.
And it was really good.
I love hearing that, man. That's good. And because it's, without that support, man, that would have been something that he probably would never have been able to do.
Yeah, and that's, it would have fell onto his family. And, as you said, if the family weren't able to support him, he wouldn't have went.
Yeah, of course. So you gave him a full opportunity to have a real, an experience of what everyday people also go through or whatever, just give people an opportunity to experience life.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It was pretty funny. We were doing the washing and I bought a washing, a full box of it.
Oh, yeah.
Washing detergent.
Yeah.
So he's going to pour it in and he's just free poured. I'm like, no. Like, this is how we've got to do it. So I was like, right, all good.
I love it. Oh, that's cool,
it was good. It was, we drove down on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, drove down Thursday, went to the concert and then drove back Saturday.
Oh, that's cool.
Other respites. I've been up to Townsville for footy carnivals.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we've done a couple in Yeppoon just at Cool Waters.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Cool.
So
nice place there.
Yeah, 2-water cabin and 2-water cabin, 2-bed cabin. Get the kayaks on the water at Causeway, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to next year. We've got respites coming up.
Yeah, nice.
Which is really good. There's a lot of people that we've got that are going on respite that have never been.
Okay. Yeah.
So a lot of people get nervous before they go because they're not sure.
Imagine.
Yeah, not sure how it works and stuff. And they get back and most of the client I took to Kid Leroy, he got back and he's like, I want to live by myself now. That was sick. I'm like,
baby steps, mate.
Yeah, baby steps. So, we recently went back for a review with him. So he's got respites for the next 12 months.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So he's already texted me. He's like, where are we going? And I'm like,
I love it, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. So respites are kind of not my favorite thing, but I really enjoy them.
Yeah, of course.
And it's kind of good to just get away.
Yeah.
You're with that client, you make a connection with them.
Yes.
And
like you said, they essentially become your mate.
So that's exactly right. And the business looks after it really, really well.
That's good.
Kind of anything the client wants on a respite, we usually right.
Yeah.
So we went, me and my client went to Smash Rooms.
Yeah, okay.
Axe showing and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
I'd never done it before.
I've never done it myself either. I've seen it. I've seen it plenty of times. It looks like it'd be sick.
It's amazing.
Is it really?
Yeah, you go into the Smash Room and you think, oh, this is fun. And then you start to get into it and it's therapeutic.
Is it really?
Yeah, we end up going back out and I wanted to smash some more things. So we bought a television.
Yeah.
So they've got them on the wall, bought this TV and just mutilated it.
That's unreal. I love that. It's so basic, but it's such a good idea.
Yeah. And it was awesome. So we made a really good connection down there.
Yeah.
With them, they do a lot of NDIS stuff.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. So that was really good going down there and networking.
Yeah.
And other travel too. Our support coordinator, she usually goes down to Brizzy every 6 weeks.
Oh, rightio.
Just to catch up with clients. Next year, we're going to start to go down kind of every 6 weeks. And possibly even every 4 weeks.
Yep.
Just to start to make connections for kind of some other plans we got in 2025.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I suppose that's good. And obviously, that having those plans in place, you obviously want to keep expanding and build more clientele, provide more support workers.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome to hear,
and
man.
Yeah, we're going to get Rockhampton sorted and then look at Brisbane expansion.
Yeah.
But at the moment it's kind of just lining all of our ducks up before we shoot them. So,
it's a good point. Yeah, it's a very good point. Because it was last year that you started it, was it? Was it 2023 or something?
Yeah, October 2023.
Yeah.
It was started.
Yeah.
I had the option to go into it when it first started.
Yep.
And I was happy in me kind of cushy mining job, driving a big dump truck.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then the opportunity come in probably 6-7 months ago.
Yep.
To come into it then and kind of made the leap for that. And,
Did you're saying were you doing it did you transition into it but was still working at the mines or did you just swap?
Nah, so I started working for them probably at the start of the year.
Yeah, okay.
Just doing supports, helping it out as, with brand new businesses and stuff, the money's not there instantly. So I was doing supports so that the company had a bit of income to get under us. And then, when it got to a point, where I could jump over. Kind of
You
just
did.
jumped over and dropped the mines. But yeah, there was probably 2 months there where it was 7 at the mines and 7 back here.
Yeah, so essentially you're working 24. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was good. I thought I could do it, and that's what I said. Nah, that's easy. And then had a big burnout and got a big crook for a few weeks. So
you bloody would have, mate.
yeah, but yeah, now it's all sweet.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Everything's going real smooth, and
Good on you. What is your favorite part about it? What do you think is, you said, what's your favorite thing to do there? Because you were mentioning before about the respite. You said you love doing it, but it's probably not your favorite.
yeah, look, I don't know. It's a tough one. Having a client come in and thank you for the work you've done,
That'd be awesome, man.
Saying we've never been looked after like this,
Yeah.
like brings a tear to your eye.
Oh, it would, mate. It bloody would.
And that's something I didn't understand when I kind of first started in there.
Yeah.
But now, like helping support people that haven't had support before.
Yeah.
It's just another motivation, to get up the next day and go back to work harder.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I can imagine there's probably a lot of people out there that do go through all that stuff by themselves without any support at all.
Yeah.
And it's purely because they don't know how to get access to that stuff. And
some people kind of just, get the NDIS plan and then they go, sweet, I've got this money sitting there. What do I do with it?
Yeah.
Kind of that's why we come in. So if they decide to get a support coordinator, we kind of work out what they can do with it. Break down their plans, their supports and stuff like that, and then.
But also too, you guys have got the connections. You got the people that you know who to talk to. You know where to direct it. I mean, if you just get given this money from the NDIS and you go, okay, sweet, shit, who do I call?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
What do I do? Yeah. So that's cool that you got someone that coordinate it all for you and get it set up. It makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because like I said,
duck off to the toilet.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, go hard.
Shit, that sounds weird on the headphones.
Weird, isn't it?
Sorry, man.
No, that's good, man. Go for it. Yeah, go hard. I'll just quickly do something.
The lefty.
Oh, it's this way, bro.
Oh, sorry, man.
You're all right, man.
Nah, I'm all good, thanks, mate. Nah, appreciate it though.
You right to keep going for a bit?
Yeah, for sure, mate. I'm loving it.
Oh, good.
Oh, so how often do you shoot, film, record?
I try to do 2 episodes a week, man.
Yeah.
I try to have 2 a week. I've been trying to actually bunch up more. I've got at the moment I'm trying to get in front, but I can't. I'm pretty much just going to push it through to Chrissy. Just keep doing those episodes. I was in front, but I had to go to Canberra, which sort of threw me out. My grandma, she's crook. She's on her last legs, so I went down there just to spend a bit of time with her. Pretty much have that last time with her. Which, don't get me wrong, and I'm glad I did it.
Yeah, for sure.
But the sacrifice was I lost those episodes because those episodes I had to fill them while I was away. So that's why, some of the people, and then when people cancel and stuff, it throws your dates out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but
how'd you get into this?
It was what happened was, man, I met the Alpha Blokes at Perth with the boys, and they introduced. I sort of liked what they were doing, and then they had a fight companion on. They were watching UFC, and they asked if I wanted to come and jump on it with them and do a live companion.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're watching the UFC, but we're in this setup where we had the ears on with microphone, we're talking, and it was fucking awesome. I loved it.
Yeah.
And then what happened was a good mate of mine got cancer, stage 4 melanoma cancer, and he, at the time, he had about 4 months to live. And I said, look, why don't, and I'd been toying this idea of recording some people's stories just to give back to the people, give to the families, and we were talking about it, and I said, well, why don't we buy a microphone or something, and we sit down and we talk, and we'll capture your story, man, because I'd like to keep it, and then we're doing that, and then Magic Round comes around. I catch up with Tommy and Cam again there. I was with Knuckles, and I was sitting there having breakfast with Knuckles, and a conversation come up about Tommy and his mate who died, and he'd had an episode with him, and he was stoked because he got to have that episode with him. He got to keep that mate's story. And even though he passed, he can go back and listen to that, and he's got something there to remember him. Yeah. And Knuckles was like, well, why don't you do something like that, man? Like, why don't you take that story that you had with Nico and make that an episode? Why don't you make a podcast out of it where you talk about your life story, about people's life stories, the eulogies, and then why don't you? And then I was like, yeah, I could do that. And I was like, maybe I could talk a bit of stuff about the funeral industry as well, and then all that, and then tee it all up together, and then it all just sort of molded into like that, and that's what happened. Yeah.
No,
and
that's
then
awesome.
And the first episode of the podcast is the one with my mate. Yeah. Who was going through his cancer treatment. Yep. And then it just sort of kept going from there, telling more stories and stuff.
No, that's awesome. Yeah. Well, me and my mate juggled around with the idea for ages. And we did a road trip down to Harvey Bay to pick up a surfboard. Oh, yeah. And we're like, we'll record it. So we were driving for, probably all up 12 hours or something like that. Yeah. And not 1 minute of it could have been used. It was just, it was us being like boys and on the piss type chat. Mm-hmm. I'm like, nobody needs to hear this in the world.
So you'd be surprised. You know what, man? The funny thing is, man, I thought to myself too, I was like, how many people want to listen to me talk about other people's stories? But it's surprising. Yeah. It's surprising what people will listen to, man, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. You know? That's when I come across Alpha Blokes when I was in the mines in a bit of a shit spot myself. Mm. And I was like, this is weird. I tried podcasts, like American podcasts and stuff. Yeah. Couldn't do it. And tried them, and I was like they're just talking like us. Yeah. You know, like they're talking normal. So I got heavily addicted to like that podcast, and then started buying all the merch and everything like that and follow them. And then Latham, you had Latham on a while ago?
Yeah, Latham, yeah.
So he's one of our clients.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't know where I seen it on Instagram or something like that. I seen he come on, so I listened to the episode, and I was like, fuck yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah.
Yeah, Latham's really cool. Our other support.
He's a character.
She went and seen him today.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, we were doing, we did Christmas hampers for
Oh,
our clients.
okay. Yeah, cool.
So everybody, like we put out flyers and stuff for donations and
Yeah.
people donated. So we had like Blue Leaf Cafe down on,
In the mall there, yeah.
yeah, in the mall. So she owns three shops along there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so she donated a whole bunch of stuff.
Wow.
A company in Yeppoon, Edge Coatings.
Yep.
They bought everyone a Christmas present. So yeah, Matt, the guy who owns it, Matt, he's funny. He went out and just bought shitloads.
Oh, that's
and was
awesome.
just like, nah, it's fine. You know, his business partner, I think, gave him a budget, and he's like, nah, kind of fuck your budget. So everybody got a cool Christmas present.
Oh, that's cool, man. We should mention that too. We should mention that actually.
Yeah.
Say that you guys did you threw out some Christmas hampers and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the stage of pushing them all out at the moment. I've got two to drop off either tomorrow or
Oh, sweet.
this afternoon. But yeah, it was good. We did it years ago when we had our other business.
Oh, okay.
At a larger scale because that business had a lot more money.
Yeah.
And then this year it was kind of just like 2 months out. We're like, yeah,
That's cool, man.
let's smash it.
I love it how people get together like that. And do that community
it's
stuff,
awesome.
man. It really is. I love it. I love it when people get behind people like that.
Yeah, no, we had a lot of good donations from it.
Oh, that's smart. So, one thing I want to ask you actually, because you work in disability support services.
Yep.
Obviously, you come across people who are battling all different kind of disabilities and stuff, man. And I could imagine that it would be it could be very emotional too, man. Like, you know, there's people who are going through life every day and are battling these disabilities, and I could imagine that everyday tasks would be very difficult for them. They could be very hard. Just even sometimes just out in the general public, man, you might see someone who's obviously dealing with a disability, and I guess not. I guess in plain terms, you feel sorry for them, you know, and you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I would imagine that you guys would see some people that are going through some severe disabilities and stuff like that, and I could imagine that could be a bit of an emotional ride for you too, feeling sorry or I don't know, maybe it's the other end of the scale. Maybe it's more of you get a good feeling out of it knowing that you're helping them when in times, like in difficult times and stuff like that, I guess.
Yeah, it's more or less, it's an emotional roller coaster.
It would be, man.
As you said, there's people with disabilities that hinder them from doing, you know, what we're doing right now, sitting on a couch, you know, having a chat. You know, that's why kind of we pride ourselves in the work that we do, and our support workers, the work that they do.
Yeah.
Because seeing somebody overcome something as simple as brushing their teeth,
Yes.
you know, picking up a cup and having a drink, you know, walking 10 steps.
Yep.
It's like the feeling that you get for them that they're overcoming that. It literally makes it worth it. It's worth a lot more than any money in the world.
Yeah, I could imagine it would be, man. And I guess also too, you know, the satisfaction that you get out of your job, would be a very rewarding one, man. I could imagine that you'd be going home at night going, I made a difference today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You made a difference in someone's life.
Yeah. It's definitely like that. Look, like every job, it has its downs.
Ups and downs.
Yeah. You finish someday and you're like, oh, you know, I've mucked up a few different times. And, you know, we all make mistakes.
Of course, we're human, mate.
Kind of in the industry, and it gets to me, especially being so young and kind of priding myself on kind of how I work.
Yes.
I make a muck up and it carries me all the way home.
I know that feeling. I know exactly that feeling, man, especially like when I was first got into the industry and I started doing my own thing, you know, I would take everything on board, man, and anything. I could just say one word that I didn't mean to say, or something, or you do something that you make a little error or something like that, and it just rides you because you want to do the best for everyone, you know. And I understand that feeling. Not to say that I don't. I'm a little bit more numb to it now. Like I know that. Hey, look, I'm human. It's all right. Yeah, it's okay. You don't need to. You don't need to lose sleep over it. It's okay. You know. But yeah, I understand that part too. You know. But I just think that seeing that stuff, man, that could get to you. You know?
It definitely there's times that you have to kind of emotionally disconnect from it.
That's a very good point, and I can relate to that one.
So, especially being a support coordinator, there's some calls that, we need to make. And if a client doesn't have funding for a certain amount, or we've just taken them over and their plan's been abused, like we're the bearer of bad news. We've got to tell them, hey, I know you've been getting supports, but there's literally no money here.
Yeah.
And that's when the job gets difficult.
It would be.
The job can be as hard as it wants when it's numbers and calculations and stuff, but the real difficult side is people's feelings.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're probably the hardest days when you get a new client that, there's nothing left in the plan and, they're like, oh, well, we've got a worker that's been with us for 3 years working and stuff. And you've got to tell them, yeah, right, well, that worker can't work anymore.
Yeah. That would be a hard call to make too, or a hard chat to have. I can definitely relate to, the fact of, you've got to emotionally detach yourself because you're the professional, you've got a job there to do, you've got to help this person, but in a way of still keeping a certain amount of empathy and a certain amount of care in there as well.
Yeah.
That's a hard thing to juggle.
Yeah, absolutely.
As well.
I'm not starting to get the hang of it now.
Yes.
Like I'm a bit better than when I first started. But kind of the ladies that I work under, kind of the two bosses, they've been in the industry for 20, 30 years.
Yep.
Kind of between them. So that's what they say, it comes in time. And I'm it'd be good if it come now because I feel like shit.
Yeah, that's a fair call, mate. Yeah. Now you're saying, I just want to prick your brain on something, and it's got to do with surfing because I myself, I'm going to be spending a lot of time down the beach over Chrissy break. Awesome. Going to have some time off. I used to skate. I was a mad skater for the years, man. And I've done a little bit of surfing over the years, but I want to get back into it and do a bit of surfing. Now, for a novice person like myself, is there any sort of recommendation for someone like myself, probably about 6'1",
get the
90 kilos?
Longest board you possibly can. Like, I'm lazy with surfing. I don't like doing much work. So we've got a board that my mate kind of bought and I bought off him. So we call it the canoe. The canoe. Because it's 9 foot. It's about that thick. It's hard to throw around, but it's easy to get a wave.
Especially with the waves here in CQ.
And it's like I'm pissed because it's on Saturday. It's the best swell that it's been for 7 months come through. And I'll be in 600 Ks.
This Saturday?
Yeah, this Saturday.
So there's a chance. I've got a chance that I could actually catch one.
Hit it. Yeah, go hard. Yeah, because I won't be. I'll be swimming in dams and stuff down south. But yeah, so kind of longboards. When you first start, you like want the cool kind of looking surfboards. I did the same. I was, I think, 13 when I bought my first, and I was probably 5'10", maybe 90 kilos. And I bought a 5'10" board.
So how'd that go?
Terrible. I couldn't work it out, and I kept telling myself, no, the waves aren't big enough. I was just stupid. So the older I got, the kind of more knowledgeable you get about it. I'd kind of dropped off surfing through high school, obviously, because I played footy and stuff, being at Brennan's and coached. And and then when I come back here, I got back into it, and kind of it was the only thing, not the only thing, but it was the thing that I found escape from. Even now, the moment I hit the water, kind of all head noise goes. It's brilliant.
I didn't have an appreciation for it until I started hanging around down there the last couple of months, and because I did it when I was younger, we go jet skiing, all that sort of stuff over the years. Done that plenty of times, but just the raw form of just riding the waves and just feeling the ocean. Oh man, it is therapeutic, and you see why it's a lifestyle and it's a culture, man. It's so cool. But I was just on the prowl looking. I'm just going to look for a second handy somewhere around Marketplace. I'm going to try and nab one soon. So I've got something to play with over the next couple of weeks. I've got a couple of surfboards, but they're like, they're 6'1" or something. Like they're not made for me.
Nah, look, probably like down at Coolangatta and stuff, like good, but your poon on a really good day is really good. Your poon on an average day is terrible. So I run with an 8-foot board, an old Gavin Nash board.
Old Gavin Nash.
I'd like when I was younger, I wouldn't buy out any other board. Now 2 of my boards are GNS, and then another one like the canoe is I wouldn't have a clue. It's just carved from the heavens pretty much. It's brilliant.
That's mad.
So I run with GNS boards, and whatever that longboard is. But yeah, there's a few getting around on Marketplace.
What's the longest the longest GNS you got?
Longest GNS is 8 foot.
8 foot.
Yeah, I got that on my birthday last year.
Yeah. How's that one go for you?
Yeah, good. It's actually, I don't know, just the way he designs boards because the noses sit up a bit more.
Sit up a bit, yeah.
Yeah, it's good for small waves. Small waves, good for bigger waves too.
Well, so I might look for something around like that.
Yeah.
I reckon that might do me.
Yeah, well, I'm away Christmas, but when I'm back, hit me up. We'll go for a surf.
For sure, man. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I love it. Me and my sister and my partner go out. So my partner's got a short board. My sister rides the canoe.
Yeah.
And she's been surfing for a few years now. And last weekend we went out with another mate and all of us, and this big wave was coming over, and I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, you're not keen to see him get smashed, but we've all been there. So it's like, yeah. And then she disappeared, and I was like, oh, waiting for the board to come up, and then she's just riding the board, like waving.
You're kidding?
Oh, it was wild, and
that's awesome.
It was a perfect like big brother moment.
Yeah, yeah, proud.
Yeah, because she comes out all the time, and
does she?
Yeah, she's got some courage because I usually go surfing like in the storms.
Oh, okay, yeah. How old is she? If you don't mind me asking. Roughly.
2020, she's 14.
14. Okay, yeah. So she's just coming of age now, like starting to get into that.
Yeah,
growing up.
Yeah, getting into her hobbies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's my little bro.
Oh, that's mad. I love that, man. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, we go out surfing. I got two other blokes. My best mate Andrew. He comes out surfing with me, and then another mate that we met, Ethan.
Yep.
Yeah, we all go out and spend hours on the water. And back when I was surfing every day, it was good because I was fit. But now it's just it's terrible. I sit at a desk all day pretty much. And,
fair enough.
So yeah, we go out for about an hour or 2 hours and then back it up.
Yeah. And do you with Farnborough? So do you just go on Farnborough Beach and drive up Farnborough?
Yeah. So you just hit that
that little inlet, that little driveway there.
Yeah. So you just hit that and you drive down probably 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah. Go right to the mouth, like right to that corner there at the mouth, or do you pull back? No.
So you'll see a sign. It's a wooden peg on the left hand side.
Yep.
That says surf reserve.
Yeah.
So anywhere from there up until the actual sign.
Yeah.
Is pretty good surf. Like just the way the sandbar's there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we usually go down and pick a spot there. Next year we're looking at joining CQ board riders.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Neither did I.
Yeah.
We went to the markets one time and they were doing entries to their competition.
Oh, really?
So me and my mate, like we were going to do it, just kind of a bit of a piss take.
Yeah.
So we'd go down anyway and watch them, and we're like, they had not a chance. Lucky we didn't. But yeah, next year we're going to aim to go in it and see how we go.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
I wonder if Gavin Nash is still around these days.
I'm pretty sure he's still
floating around.
Yeah. His shop's not open anymore. I think.
Does it from home or something.
Yeah.
Just having to guess.
Yeah, maybe. Because I know his son's got his old shop. I think he's doing kind of the boat fabrication.
Ah, okay, radio.
Fiberglass or whatever you call it.
Shit, I might even just go down and hit him up for a board.
Yeah. What's his name too? Pat Eastwood's got some pretty good boards.
Oh yeah.
I bought a board from him last weekend actually for me mate.
Did you?
Yeah, it was his Christmas present from his missus. So she asked me to go down and pick it up, so I went and grabbed it.
Yeah, and that's not too bad, eh?
Yeah, no, it's good for him.
Yeah.
We have two different surf styles.
Ah, fair enough, yeah.
He likes the short boards where you can do cool turns.
Yeah.
I like just
cruising it.
Getting on the board.
Get a vibe.
Surfs up.
Yeah.
That's me, Big Z. I just sit there, ride the wave, and then I'm happy with that.
Yeah. That's all I want to do, man. I just want the feel of just riding the wave.
Yeah, and it's when you get good swell on Farnborough, you can catch a pretty good left hand or a right hander.
Can you? Sweet.
Yeah. When we go down south, I'm taking boards down actually.
Are you?
We'll hit Newcastle up on the way back.
So that's where you're going, Newey, or no? It's going to go further.
Yeah, we're going down to Forbes.
Yeah.
So we'll hit Newey up on the way back. Probably spend 2 nights there with the cousins, and then probably Port Macquarie.
Oh, nice.
Back up, and then Brisbane for a couple of nights. We'll stay with me mates down in Brizzy there, probably for New Year's.
Yep.
Get on the drink with them. And
nice, mate.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Nah, yeah, it sounds like it's a well-earned break, mate. Yeah. I can imagine it would be. And, everyone needs to do it. Like, even though it's not physically sitting there, relaxing, doing nothing, it's you're still doing plenty of stuff, and you're probably going to get knackered and everything, but it's a mental recharge.
That's exactly. You're doing the stuff you genuinely really enjoy.
Yes.
And, as you said, you're still knackered, but
Yeah.
you're more knackered. Or you're better off being more knackered from a day yabbing than like a day, working.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good way to look at it for sure. Mate, normally what we do is on the podcast with any guests that I have on, we normally ask them a couple of questions. So 2 questions. It's very simple.
Yep.
One question is if you could talk to someone or do a podcast with someone and just hear their voice, hear their dialect, hear their life story, untethered, like you get the full story of their life or everything that you've ever wanted to know about them. So normally I ask anyone sort of like in history that's deceased, it's dead.
Yep.
It could be all the way back to ancient times, could be Rome, as far back as you can think of. If there's one person that you could have a chat to, one person you idolise from back in the day,
Yep.
is there someone that you would choose? Is there someone that you could think of?
Yeah, look, probably, and it's not one person. It's a pair of twins,
you can name a couple.
Yeah, probably the Cray twins.
Yep.
You seen Legend on Netflix?
Yes.
Yeah, so like them two.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah, me and another team leader from work, we watch that movie religiously, and all day we're talking about 50,000 for a Nugu and all that kind of stuff.
That's cool.
So I'd probably sit down with them and kind of get their get their mentality. Yeah. Other than that, probably Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson would be a good one because the next question was going to be if there's anyone present that's still alive.
Yeah.
Who would you? Yeah, Mike Tyson. That would be a great one.
Yeah, probably Mike Tyson. Obviously, his story's heard and it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think just kind of sit down with him and like look him in the eye and
have that conversation with him direct, face to face, person to person.
Yeah.
It would be. I could imagine it'd be a really intense conversation.
Oh, it would.
Man.
Yeah. You see some of the podcasts and yeah, it would be really intense.
But he's a very intuitive person, man. Like if you listen to some of his conversations that he has with people, he actually goes very deep. Like he's a very knowledgeable person, man. And like he actually he's a very intelligent person.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of people, I would assume, just by the way he speaks and the way that then being a fighter the whole time, that people would be like, oh, he's just all he knows is boxing. But he's actually a very intelligent person.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Other than Mike, probably Shaq.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, never had anyone say Shaq.
Yeah, just because his mentality and kind of what he's done with himself business-wise and, kind of just him in general. It'd be good to be able to tap into that mindset and just, listen. I'd sit there for hours and just...
I would love to get some inspo from Shaq because I've heard a couple of his stories, man. There's the one where he was talking about his old man. He must have had just... the utmost respect for his old man. He had a shit game one day and he cracked the shits about it.
Yep.
And made a little bit of a skeptical of it. This is when he was in the pro league. So he's earning millions of dollars, man. He's not, his old man pulls him aside and pretty much just gave him a chewing and pulled him in the line. Yeah. And he listened to him, but he was just saying, like, if you have a bad game, you've had a bad game. What's you're still making millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Like, don't be a spoil sport or pretty much like that sort of thing. And he was just saying that that he listened to his old man and did that. And then the other one was, which I had mad respect for, like Shaquille O'Neal. Like he's known for his shoes and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then this one day he was at a basketball game or something, and this lady sort of had half a chop at him because her son really loved who he is, but couldn't afford to get his special, his signature shoes. They were just way too expensive. Mm-hmm. And it really got him thinking about it. So he ended up doing like a deal with Walmart because of that woman, the shoe brand. Yeah. For a $34 pair of shoes or something like that. Yeah. And like it was a major success and it made him millions of dollars. But the reason behind it was pure. Like he was just like, no, man, that's actually a really good point. Like I want people to be able to wear my shoes. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, and you see videos of him, going to restaurants and they say, like, how much do you want to be tipped? And they say, 10 grand. Right, there it is. It's like,
it's just so cool, man.
He's not greedy with his money.
No.
So just to kind of tap into that and tap into that mentality. Yeah. Probably him and Mike Tyson. That'd be my top.
That's some cool choices there, dude. I love that. Mate, one thing we also ask, like the projection over the next 5 years or something? Do you still see yourself doing this stuff? I know it's only early days for at the moment, and you guys are still progressing and building the business, and obviously everything that you're doing is amazing. But like, is this something that you can see you can see yourself doing for quite a while now? Like,
yeah,
it sounds like you've actually you found you found your calling by the sounds of it.
Yeah, and that's one thing that growing up you kind of always ask yourself, what am I meant for? What am I, and I don't think anybody ever really gets it straight at 18 years of age.
No, they don't.
And even when you fall into it at the start, it's not, this is what I'm meant for.
Yeah.
At the moment now, I'd probably say that, I was put here to
do that,
to do this and, provide the service that we provide. 5 years, look, we kind of like to, I'm sure that, the bosses have an idea of where they want to be in 5 years. For me, it's a 12-month thing.
Yeah. Yep.
So 12-month time, I want to have, not a franchise, like a shop opened up in Brisbane.
Oh, nice.
For us.
Yeah, so like a satellite office. Yep.
Yeah, so us to be fully expanded to Brisbane, do the same services, probably do more services.
Yes.
We're looking into some things in the kind of 2025 that
love it
is going to continue to help people.
Yes.
So yeah, kind of just do that, and realistically, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, that's a very good way.
Yeah, you look at it. It didn't start off with us having millions of dollars or anything. It started off kind of two ladies, shout out Izzy and Karen,
with a vision.
With a vision to bridge the gap, and we're doing that as best as we possibly can.
I love the fact of that. Well, obviously you're here to support the community. You're here to support your clients and that, but it's also. I love the fact of community supporting community. It's all community-based, focused. I love that. You were saying before that, like even the community have come together to provide, help you with, and yourselves with providing hampers for the clients and stuff like that. I mean, it's beautiful to see, man, for Christmas presents. It's really refreshing. I love hearing these good feel stories, man. Like, you don't hear that stuff these days. You never hear these stories, these great
all the negative stuff.
It's always negative stuff, man. And that's one thing. If I can promote a little bit of positivity around this place, man, around the community, and show some of the great things that are happening around this town, and great people behind the scenes like yourself and Karen and Lizzie.
Yeah.
This is fantastic, man. And a shout out to you. So, mate, if people if people are listening to this podcast, if they have family members that may need that assistance, or they have something like that, who do they call? How do they reach out? You've got social media and all that sort of stuff, haven't you?
We've got Facebook, we've got Instagram. 2025, we'll look at having TikTok.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so we'll get into that.
Yeah.
We've got a website. We've also got business cards.
Sweet.
Or we're down at 1 Denham Street.
1 Denham Street, yep.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to come in any kind of time at all, we're open 8 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon, Monday to Friday. Sit down, have a chat.
Yeah.
We like our clients to feel comfortable to come into our office.
Yeah.
So I know when I was having a beer with you and Cam that one of my clients was going across the road on his little GoPro, and he was calling into the office to see us all, and that was just a Friday because he didn't have much to do.
Oh, really? That's cool. So you might just have people just pull in to say good day.
Yeah, all the time.
That's awesome, man.
It's brilliant. Especially with the hampers, we've had a few people come pick them up today and yesterday.
Yeah.
So we've got a few more to deliver, but that was really good.
Mate, so it's Speacialist Support Solutions, and you can find them on all the social media platforms.
Yep.
Possibly TikTok next year.
Yeah, possibly TikTok. Keep an eye out.
And if you want to pop into their office, it's at 1 Denham Street in Rockhampton City, which is pretty much in the mall. It's go down the roundabout, go straight through as if you're heading towards the riverbank on the right hand side there.
Yeah, you can't really miss it now that we've got the signage. You know, when we first moved in, it was just glass windows.
Was it?
Yeah, we got the signage now, so it's just
that's
the big logo on the window.
That's awesome, man. For every guest that comes on, we do supply you with your own personalised nameplate. Now we don't actually throw any sort of juju on people or anything like that. We'd try to be
yeah.
we're not trying to wish anything bad upon you, but it is normally a nameplate from a coffin.
Yep.
So like that, what you see on the table there, and you get your own name on it, mate, just to say you've been on the Deadass Podcast.
Nah, that's awesome. That's awesome. We're looking at getting merch next year, so make sure I come in and get some Triple S merch.
Oh, mate, I'd be more than happy to rep it for you. So.
That's awesome. No, I appreciate you bringing me on. And
no, man, it was I had a great conversation, man. It was really cool, really refreshing to just have a cool, casual conversation with someone. And I already figured that the first time I met you, but it was just cool. It was cool to do that. I appreciate you doing it last minute for me too, man. So,
opportunity arises, you got to take it.
Hey, that's it. That's exactly it. And mate, you're true to the word on that. And then obviously, look, man, next year, dude, as things progress and you're moving forward with it all and things are happening, if anything comes up, man, reach out to us. We'll have you come back on. You can let us know what's happening. Keep people updated.
No, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
Hit me up for weekend surfs too.
I will definitely, man.
For sure.
I need it. It'd be good and you can give me some lessons.
Yeah, absolutely.
No worries. Thanks, Joey. I appreciate it, mate.
Easy. Thank you.
No worries. Take care.
Yeah, you too.
See you, mate.